Good morning. I'm up here Big South Fork, the Randy Neal, and we have gone down Duncan Hollow Road. He has found a cutoff over to Nee High Arch and Root Falls, and we're gonna go down to there and check the old moonshine still out, if it's still there, and probably get around a couple of bluffs. So he found this, cuts away a bunch of time out on the old road. Got it marked. And as soon as you walk over the hill, there's an old trap of some kind. I'm guessing wild hogs. Very enjoyable day. It looks to be about mid-60s today. A little windy, but hope to have a good trip. Very short trip. We'll probably again walk out John Muir and catch some of the overlooks. Yeah, we're following an old road, probably an old home place up here. Is a good flat. We'll hit the John Muir Trail. Alrighty, we've kind of bushwhacked from Duncan Hollow. Gonna hopefully come out real close to where the bridge is over the JMT and slide over the hill from there to Nee High. Alrighty, Randy shortcut, and right here we are on the JMT. Good deal. That cut out all kinds of time. Regardless of which direction you come in, we're basically on the trail. Looks like a well-worn campsite for the through hikers. And there he is. Alrighty, when you get to the bluff, stop. You'll see some rocks on the side. That's where you turn down the hill. Alrighty, one of the remnants of old cottage industry up here making moonshine. Found a bunch of these over the years. You can see the barrel ring, some iron pipe where the barrel set. I don't know, but I've been told that the moonshine up in here is pretty good. Well, I know it is in Fentress County. But you'll find a bunch of these if you get out and look much. Look for water. Look for an overhang like a rock house, and you may find one. Alright, been off the trail since we left John Muir. Went down to remnants of a moonshine still. Followed the creek all the way around to what we call Root Falls. To the right of the falls you see a big massive root pile there on the side of the falls, so I think that's how it probably got its name. And now we're going to head back around the way we came and go out to Nee High. Whoever camped here had the place to themselves, is my bet. Just got through riding around looking for comb graves, and they make them out of slabs, but you can see where they got them. These laminated rocks they would have mined. Years ago in 1993, Senator Howard Baker, along with another, co-authored a book called Big South Fork Country. And he has a picture of this arch, Nee High Arch. This is called the Howard Baker Shot, by the way. Think what you want to about him. He was a lawyer for Stearns, pushed getting Big South Fork River down to making a lake. It didn't get approved. Finally ended up getting the park created. And to his credit, towards the end of his life, he spent a lot of time up here. That book, bought it at Bandy Creek probably 30 something years ago, and turned out to be a pretty darn good photographer. But again, Nee High Arch and the Howard Baker Shot. Alright, we're turning down and heading down off trail, of course, through gravity arches down to Joy Falls. Alright, we made it through the bushwhacking. Got back on the main trail. I'm not going to get slapped in the face anymore. I'm cut up, slapped around. It's the way I've always said though, Big South Fork, you got to pay your dues to see the good stuff. Now this is JMT, it'll circle all the way around the Duncan Hollow. We'll get back over close to where we were parked. On one of the many old unofficial trails that we're going to take back to the road. Cuts out a whole big bunch of loops and makes your hike a whole lot shorter. Randy found this one back several years ago. But you can get out to Sheer Falls, Root Falls, Nee High. Another one we didn't stop at. We stop all the time. Right below the road, I think it's called Untold. But kind of plan your trip. Use your maps, your GPS, and you can get a whole lot of stuff and not put all the long miles in. But unless you want to. If you want to do the trail, you can park it into Alfred Smith Road and walk it. Come all the way out the end of Duncan Hollow and walk the main trail. Whatever you want to do. We're almost back to the gravel road and got a road walk back. Hope you enjoyed it. Talk to you later.